So I've been playing a lot of Sunrust ZS lately, which, if you don't know, is a Garry's Mod server that kinda kicks ass. I've been playing it so much, in fact, that I kinda want to try out all the weapons. See, there's only so much fun you can have being a medic bitch with no ammo. Anyway, now, this is going to be more personal experiences than outright analytical analysis, since 1, I don't want to spend a full week using pistols and watching as my team slowly shames me, and 2, the Sunrust Discord aren't exactly the most helpful bunch. Now, today I'm looking at the Tier 1 pistols. Why not cover all the pistols, you may ask? Too much time. I want to get this video out soon as I can, you know? Anyway, enough rambling. Let's begin. First up, the pea shooter pistol. The description reads, a low damage output pistol that only uses half the ammo, awards 1 point for killing shots. By God, such a good utility weapon. I know it sounds weak, and it is. Realistically, on any wave past 2, you're only gonna get 1 or 2 kills per wave with this thing, even when you upgrade it fully. However, that point about it only using half the ammo is integral. This is a cheap gun that you can use when you're low on ammo for your main and still need to get some shots in. Sure, in the ideal situation, you won't need this as your main will have plenty of ammo and you can just use a melee as a backup since it takes no ammo. But say you're low on ammo and all of your skills and trinkets focus on gun combat, making melee effectively useless. Try one of these, and it'll let you output a tiny blip of damage while you wait for that resupply. Next up is a variant of the pea shooter, the Hornet pistol. This description reads, fast firing, inverted accuracy, and less damage. Kills grant speed buff, increased damage while buffed by speed. Speed main. Like, holy crap. The whole point of this weapon is rewarding your kills with pure speed and extra damage. The speed even stacks! Ever want to feel like the scout from TM2? TM2, what the fuck? TF2! Without investing in the speed skill tree? Give this weapon a try in the first 2 waves. It's a lot of fun if you're a good shot, although don't use this in any wave past 2 as it's effectively useless. Okay. The Battle Axe pistol. Description. An accurate, reliable pistol with considerable damage. Pea shooter, but you're a better shot. Really, this gun doesn't differ enough from the pea shooter to be too interesting, which is completely fine. Guns that are just stat changes to fit different people's preferences are welcomed. Not too much to say. Expect to get more kills with this thing on wave 1 to 2 than the pea shooter, but only a few. Moving on, there's the Dagger Axe, a variant of the Battle Axe. Description. Increased damage and can pierce 1 target. Reduced fire rate, clip size, and accuracy. This gun's kinda weird. Most effective against a string of zombies due to its piercing ability, though you're only really gonna encounter strings of zombies on wave 3 and higher, which no tier 1 pistol is really equipped to handle. Although, then again, it only pierces 1 zombie, so it can be useful against a small string of zombies on the first waves. I mean, it does decent damage and can get you enough points to sustain yourself on its own, which a lot of other guns can't say. I don't know, if you were to try and main one of the tier 1 pistols, for some odd fucking reason, this is one of the better options since it's more equipped to fight the later wave enemies. The Owens pistol. Description. A somewhat less accurate pistol that fires 2 shots that deal respectable total damage. I'm sorry, it's kind of another stat change. Burst fire is nice, and it kinda acts as an in-between for the pea shooter and Battle Axe. Can't go wrong with using it on the first waves, but if you were to use any of these guns on wave 3 to 6, the pea shooter is the best at being an out-of-ammo, last resort type weapon. The Owens pistol, variant of the Owens. Description. Slower firing, less accurate, consumes full ammo, and starts with 1 bullet. Gains or loses 1 extra bullet if all shots hit. Up to 4 total. Fire delay depends on bullets fired. Man, I am not doing well today. Sorry, I'm doing these slightly out of order because I wanted to talk about this one before the J. Because holy shit, was this the weapon, the definition of you underestimated my power. This gun This motherfucking gun seemed so underwhelming to me at first because of its confusing ass description. I first thought by extra bullets it meant I'd gain extra ammo for being a good shot, which I thought, oh well, this'll be a fun gun for sustaining ammunition and a good alternative to the pea shooter. But then I noticed that my ammo was going down and I thought to myself, oh, well, this effect is a lot more underwhelming than I thought. But then, I looked at my points and, by God, turns out the gun probably fires more bullets depending if you're a good shot, but still uses the same amount of ammunition. It makes it to where, if you're a good shot and have a horde of zombies in front of you, it can output an insane amount of damage for a tier 1 weapon. You still have higher tier options that'll shred the enemy much more efficiently, but man, when this gun gets going, it's a trip. Lastly, the J pistol, variant of the Owens. Description: fires in slower, more accurate, more damaging burst fire. Hitting the same zombie twice eventually generates a soda can. At first I was gonna say, oh, this is a fun gimmick, but the whole time I was using it, I was salivating thinking about the Evans. But then I used this gun in an objective map, and it wasn't that bad. Seriously, in a mode where medic's ammo supply is spread thin, a gun that generates healing items is pretty good. It can pair up really well with fucking Spread Feast, and the minuscule amount of scrap each can provides can be a little beneficial. I had fun using it. The damage isn't good, but the sheer utility of it makes it for a pretty decent secondary. I definitely recommend this to any food mains out there. So that's it. All the tier 1 pistols covered. I ask you, implore you even, to correct me. I'm not super knowledgeable when it comes to the mechanics and strategy of Sunrust ZS, so if you have a better insight on how good these weapons are, let me know. It'll help me so much when determining the usefulness of weapons later on. That being said, have a good day, I guess.